Hello everyone and welcome back to the final lesson. This is lesson 5 of mental well-being. My name's still Lauren Northey and I'm still from TL Group. We've had many replies, feedback, ways people have been implementing the previous lessons, learnings into their lives with positive results. Some really quite miraculous and massive, and others really subtle differences. And it's those small consistent things that quite often turn out to be the most impactful in our lives, isn't it? It's those small consistent steps that we make that make the biggest difference overall. So wherever you are along the road of your journey with us at the moment, then it's absolutely where you're supposed to be. And if you need any help with anything, then just remember to contact myself, Lauren Northey, or Tracy Hurley, and at the TL Group, and we'll get back to you and help you in any way that we can. And if you have any questions about the course, then please do continue to ask us questions, and also feel free to recommend us and share this course information and what you've got out of it with your friends and family, and even people you don't know, anybody that you think can benefit from it, whether it's work colleagues, your work itself, the corporation or the business, or neighbours, friends, whoever, somebody's friend's friend, whoever. Share the love, share the knowledge. Let's get all this stuff out there so that people can be a lot happier, a lot healthier most of the time. And when we feel that we're in control of our thoughts and our well-being, then, we become more confident, we become more capable and calm, and we do start doing things that perhaps we wouldn't have done in the past. And that can only be a good thing, right? So onwards and upwards. So I'm not going to go through all of this again, the recap of the course, as we're on the last lesson, but you can see it all there. About 30 minutes, 7 days apart, or it can be more, or it can be less. There will be a document as well available, and you're going to get a feedback form sometime after completing this lesson now. So you can identify your stress triggers, you can be in control or governing your thought patterns, and at least one stress reduction technique that you can actively practice in your own lives following this course now. So this is about daily habits, moving on. So being able to practice effectively one stress reducing habit. Well, you've got a handful already, haven't you, from the last 4 videos and lessons. And this is also to give you ideas on how to create daily tasks, implement small routines and habits into your life, so that they just become something that you always do, like brushing your teeth or having a shower at some point, or opening the door to get out of your house. You just do those things without thinking about them, and you do them every day. And what we're going to learn today are going to be things that you can introduce into your lives that are just easy to do and just become part of your whole routine in life. And they're beneficial, they're positive, and they will help you to manage your mindset, your thoughts, your thinking, and therefore your emotions, the way that you feel. And that then, obviously, as we know now, that then affects how you act, react, your behaviours. So moving forward, life is looking good. So mental wellness is managed by, implementing some simple, consistent things in life. So a bit of planning, a bit of preparation and action. By creating just simple little daily tasks, you can really get good results, which will lead then to you having consistent, good mental health or mental wellness. As the picture says, make it happen. Only you can do it. We can suggest it for you, but only you can do it. So the suggestions that we've got here at TL Group, that we know, if they're consistently implemented and practiced, really help your overall state of health, wellness, mental, physical and emotional. And we would really, really encourage you to put these into practice. You know, it's a bit like losing weight, isn't it? You know, it can be a lot easier to lose the weight than to maintain the now healthy weight that you're at. And this is the same thing with emotional and mental health. It's, you know, it can be easy to all of a sudden over 5 weeks or 5 days, however it's long it is that you've been doing this course for, to put the focus in and to put the practice in, and then feel better, and then do it for a couple of days, and then I don't know, something comes up, crops up, this, that and the other, and then before you know it, you're not doing any of the things, and you might then have gone back to where you started, or you might just be feeling down a bit more often, and then you may not recall that you've got all these tips at your fingertips, you know, and ways to make yourself feel better. So a way to stop that happening is to implement them and practice them every day till they become a regular habit. And we know that these things work because we've been doing this for over 20 years, the pair of us, and we've seen a lot of things along the way. And we know that small, consistent steps are the way to make things happen and for continual mental and emotional and physical wellness. So our suggestions are daily mental well-being habit. I'll explain what that is further on. A routine, connection, movement and nutrition. We're not going to tell you probably anything that you don't already know, but if you do already know it, then it's good to hear it again, because it's just reaffirming that what you already know is a good thing to be doing. And if you haven't heard it before, then that's good too, isn't it? Because now you've got the opportunity to be able to put it into your life and make the changes that you want to make. So, daily mental well-being habit, your to-do list. Now, I would say maybe change that to-do list to a love to-do list or want to-do list. And then another idea is, if there's things that you really are not keen on or would prefer not to do, make sure they're the things you do first. And usually we're better in the morning of getting the things we don't like doing over and done with, so then we can do the things we do like doing. And that's a very good thing for your unconscious, subconscious mind, because as human beings we go away from pain and towards pleasure. So your mind really, if there's a treat at the end of it, it will prompt you and allow you to get through the stuff you don't want to do, to get that done, so you can get the treat at the end of it. So one thing you could do as a mental, really good, positive, mental well-being habit is write a gratitude list. Now, you can do this in the morning, you can do it in the evening, you can do it anytime whatsoever. List 3 things you're grateful and thankful for. You do it in the morning, sets you up for the day. If you do it at night before you go to sleep, it gives you some nice thoughts to be going to sleep with, and hopefully you're feeling thankful, and you'll sleep and have nicer thoughts and dreams. But you can do it anytime during the day, just things that you're thankful for. And they don't have to be big things, you know, like a house and a car and whatever it could be. You know, I'm thankful I live in a country where I have clean, fresh water. I'm thankful that I have enough money I can feed myself, and I'm thankful that I have got red nail varnish, for instance. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It's just anything that you're grateful and thankful for, you can do. Second thing is a daily intention. Set a daily intention to set a theme or a focus for your day. It could be, today I am going to be mindful. So when you walk to work, or you walk your kids to school, or you're going to the shops, you don't have headphones in, you're not talking to your friends or family on the phone, you're just simply looking around you, noticing what you're noticing as you're walking, how you feel, what you can see, what you can smell, what you can hear. You're just going to be mindful. If you're going to do the washing up again, you're going to be mindful. You're going to feel the water and the temperature and hear the noise of it, and feel how good it feels to have cleaned it all and put it on the side. It could be your focus of the day is to be calmer than yesterday. Or it could be the theme of the today is humour. So you're going to have a bit of a silly day. And even if things crop up that aren't so funny, you're going to find, or endeavour to find, search for the tiny little bit of humour that might be in that situation that you otherwise wouldn't have looked for. It could be simply a day to be focusing on your health. So perhaps that's the day you drink more water and eat perhaps smaller, healthier meals. Could be a day to be connected. So that's the day that you contact your friends and family or people you haven't talked to for a while, or write your letters, either on paper. That'd be lovely if you received a letter through the post, wouldn't it? Or maybe writing emails to people or things like that, just, connecting. So if you set an intention for the day, it just gives you something to be aiming for throughout the day. And then if it's something like to be mindful, if you feel yourself going off into a experience, like, thinking of what ifs or worrying about that, then you can go, no, today I'm being mindful. Stop. What can I see? What can I hear? And you just catch yourself and bring yourself back to the here and now. So you can have a think about that. Perhaps you might want to have the same one every day, the same focus. It might be to be mindful. Sorry about that. The thing went off on a tangent on its own, even worse than me, isn't it? But we're back. Could be affirmations. Today will be better than yesterday. Today I will be calmer than yesterday. Today I will be aware of my thoughts. What do you think your affirmations might be? And then, like I said, goal setting, or I didn't say that, but I did say that you as human beings, we go away from pain and towards pleasure. If you set tasks to do, 5 daily tasks throughout the day, they don't have to be big ones. They could be little ones, but ones to give you some structure for your day and some routine. So 5 goals every day, and then you tick them off, or you mark them in some way, or just acknowledge them, appreciate that you've completed them. And then when you get 3, 4 or 5 out of the 5 tasks done, you can give yourself a little treat. And what that does, that just then tells your mind that you want to have a little treat. So if you can get these tasks out of the way, then you can have your little treat. And it gives a positive attachment to goal setting and then meeting those goals, because you get a little treat at the end of it. And then at the end of the week, when that's 35 goals. So if you've got anywhere over 25 goals done, you can give yourself a bigger treat, can't you? It doesn't have to be a massive thing. It could be, I don't know, half an hour's bath where you don't normally get half an hour to yourself. It could be reading a book you don't normally get. It could be putting on some nail varnish. Perhaps it's eating a biscuit you don't normally eat. Perhaps it's talking to your friends without your friends and family being around. Maybe it's doing one of these relaxation techniques, having a bit of me time. Could be anything. Maybe it's playing a game online, or going for a walk. Could be anything. Anything. And if it's the end of the week treat, doing your anywhere between 25 and 35 goals, then it could be going to the cinema, couldn't it? It could be trip down to the coast, could be treating yourself to a new t-shirt. Anything. The world's your lobster, as they say. But all of these things, what they do, they give you a positive viewpoint to your day and then your week. And if you're expecting something positive to happen, you're going to be looking for it, and then you're more likely to notice the positive things that are happening. So again, win-win situation. So just gratitude list, 3 things you're grateful for. Of course, if you keep going and you've got, loads more than 3, then that's fantastic. Keep going. If you're struggling to find 3, then really think about very, very simple, basic things. You've got toothpaste, you've got a toothbrush, and you've got running water. That's your 3. You're grateful for all of those. Because anyone who knows that they haven't brushed their teeth for a few days, that's horrible. You really are grateful for running water, toothpaste, and a toothbrush if that's ever happened to you. I know I was. Set a daily intention. Today I'm going to be calmer. Today I'm going to be healthier. Today I'm going to be more loving. Whatever it is for you, you think of your own. What could they be for you? And then affirmations. Today will be better than yesterday. Today I'm feeling very lucky. Today I am optimistic. Today I'm playful. Yeah, just going to see what happens. And then your 5 goals. Next one's routine. Now, routine, if anybody's got children, you know that children thrive when they've got routine because they know what's expected. And that's exactly the same with grown-ups. We thrive on routine, which is why we can get stuck in a rut sometimes and find it very difficult to change our routines, because with that routine comes safety. So, create a daily habitual routine that's familiar, because it creates feelings of safety. Perhaps in the morning before you get out of bed, you'll say the 3 things you're grateful for. You will set your intention for the day, and then you might do a stretching routine, and that starts you off on a positive footing for the day. It could be that you've got a nightly routine, so at the end of the day you close down any and all stimulation an hour before bed. You have a nice hot drink. You think of all the positive things that have happened in the day. You do your gratitude list. You set an intention that you're going to have deep, calm, relaxing sleep. And that then allows you to fall asleep and quieten your mind. Connection. Well, we are pack animals after all. Human beings, we're animals, aren't we? And on a primal level, we are exactly that, pack animals. We need connection. We need people around us, even if it's only for a limited time. Because some of us are introverts and some of us are extroverts. Some people thrive on having other people around them, and that's how they get their energy. And other people, like me, are introverted, and I can be lively and lovely around people and love and thrive all the noise and adventure, and I do often, but then I need to take myself away to be quiet on my own, and then I can recharge my batteries to come back out and be lively and silly and everything else again. I am lively and silly even if I'm on my own, but some people are extroverted, they need to be with people more. Some people are introverted and they just need to reconnect to themselves and then go back out to people. So what are you, introverted or extroverted? You'll know by your habits and your actions probably which one you are. But reach out to others. Call, text, email, even talk to somebody who's next to you. We live in a world now where there's lots and lots of technology that we can connect with other people. If it's that you've got a problem, maybe reach out to somebody that has possibly got a solution for you. There's lots of organisations available now where you can contact them and they will help you to overcome any problems and help find solutions for you. Some of those they need to know who you are, and otherwise other times they're they don't need to know who you are, and you can just be anonymous and get assistance that way. You know, if it's a health problem, please connect with you know, a GP or a doctor or some kind of medical person to get help with that. If you're, you know, worrying or feel that you can't talk to the people around you, then there are through the NHS and other avenues wherever you are in the world, there's lots of charities as well that you can get help in any way, shape or form now. So please do connect, and find time to laugh. Just find time to laugh. I mean, if it's one thing we do in the TL group, it is that we laugh a lot. We do laugh a lot, and we're going to have much more videos if you go onto our website, and you'll see us laughing ever such a lot, because we just can't help ourselves. We just love to laugh and giggle, and life doesn't have to be serious, does it? So yeah, connect, get out there, talk, learn a new thing. You know, you meet new friends if you're learning a new skill of some sort. So that's that. Then movement. So whether it's a wiggle and a walk, or just a wiggle or a walk, get moving. You know, cycle, walk, I don't know, do pigeon steps up to the shops if you want to. Just go up and down the stairs, do a stretch while the adverts are on the TV if you watch that. Watch some kind of health and fitness thing on your television, on your tablet or phone. Do stretching, do bunny hops, do star jumps, do running around the room, do something, anything. And, you know, they say 30 minutes or 20 minutes a day, isn't it, really? But they don't have to be done all in one go. So, you know, if you do 4 lots of 5 minutes, then that's 20 minutes, isn't it? If you do a quick, you know, if you're really forgetful and you have to keep going up the stairs to get stuff, then that's great, isn't it? Because you're getting exercise that way. But, you know, maybe ask a friend for a walk, perhaps invite somebody to play, I don't know, frisbee. Maybe do some kind of exercise that you can think of in your front room, like I say, when the adverts are on. Maybe you can do, I don't know, some kind of leaning on the wall press ups, or maybe you can do star jumps, or maybe you can do squats. Maybe you can crawl around on the floor pretending to be a frog with your children. Maybe you can do some kind of yoga with the dog attacking you on the floor, which normally happens to me. Anything. Maybe park your car a little way away in the supermarket car park, so you've got to walk a bit further. All these little things add up. Like we've said, consistent small things that you do over and over and over again have the biggest impact on your life. So think about how you can do movement. And if there is a reason why you can't do exercise of any sort, then just think of what is it that you can do in your life that would mean that you are a bit more energetic, have a bit more energy, feel a bit fitter. What is that one small thing that you could do, you personally could do, not somebody else suggests for you, you personally can do? And once you've come up with it, start doing it, and then keep doing it over and over and over and over again. And if you think of something and it's blooming good fun, then you're more likely to keep doing it. So, you know, if it's fun and it gets you moving, do it. Top tip from Lauren Northey: if it's fun and it gets you moving, makes you feel good in any way, shape or form, do that. Right, and nutrition. Now, I'm not telling you how you should be eating or drinking or anything like that, but, you know, eat well. So you probably know what works for you, what things you eat make you feel better, give you more energy and stuff, and you probably know what you eat that doesn't do that. So make healthier choices 80% of the time, and 20% of the time eat the stuff you like, but really isn't good for you over having a lot of it over a long period of time. So the 80-20 rule works for most people, really. Drink lots of water. I know lots of people don't like water, but if you can put some sort of flavour to it, that's great. Or some kind of green tea or something that anyway will hydrate you and not dehydrate you. Drink lots of that, and very importantly, get enough sleep, because if you don't get consistent, unbroken sleep, it has all sorts of negative impacts on your body, your mind. You end up being fuzzy and unfocused. You're lethargic, irritable, perhaps. And it actually physically affects your body as well. So wherever possible, the things above will help you to sleep, because if you feel connected, then that meets one of your needs of being that you matter. People care, you matter. If you have a routine, then that's good, because it gives you an expectation and of safety, because you know what to expect, and you've got that routine. Movement, if you tire yourself out and or just feel healthier and fitter, then that's good, because it allows your mind to tell your body to release feel good feelings, and that in itself then relaxes the body. And of course, if you're eating and drinking well, your body just generally feels fitter and healthier. So it all helps, little steps to you being able to sleep better as well. So there we have it. It says lesson recap there, but it should really say lesson and course recap, shouldn't it, really? So what have you learnt today? I'll let you answer that, because you're going to put your own routines into place now. So what can you take away and practice? Well, that's your homework, isn't it? Just ignore that bit on the bottom of the slide. These slides are having a wobbly moment, racing ahead and putting things on themselves that don't make any sense. But what does make sense is that you keep practicing what you've gone through and what you've learned on these lessons now throughout these 5-lesson course. You keep in contact with us, so let us know how you're doing, how you're implementing these things, and how it's really, really making an impact. Come and find us on our website, Facebook and Instagram pages, and keep interacting with us. We're always updating things, we're always coming up with new stuff. We've always got trainings and workshops and events and giggly videos coming out and stuff. So just keep with us, because we care about you, so we want you to keep in touch, so that we've got a lovely community around us and you've got a lovely community around you as well. And if you have got any questions, you don't have to email them before noon on a Wednesday like it says on this slide, but you can either interact with us on the Instagram and Facebook pages, or you can email us, and we'll get back to you with any solutions or suggestions that we've got for you. But also, just keep connecting with us and the other people in our community, and practice, practice, practice. Remember, practice makes permanent. So keep doing what you're doing, and then do it again and do it again and do it again. So take care, everyone. Thanks ever so much for your time and your effort in this course. We'll be sending out the feedback forms, and we're really looking forward to hearing what's gone on in your course, your experience, and all of the positive changes that you've made, and also looking forward to you keeping in touch with us. So I'm signing off, Lauren Northey from the TL Group, and you can email info@tlhealingtherapies.com, and Facebook and Instagram are TL Healing Therapy Sanctuary, and we can see you, hear from you, talk to you and converse with you and all of those things. And for now, start thinking about what your habits are going to be, turn them into a daily routine, and just rinse and repeat, do them again and again and again and again till they're as familiar to you as brushing your teeth every day. So take care, everybody. See you soon. Bye.